Good morning, guys. Coming to you live from, is this Georgia Tech? Yes, this is Georgia Tech. I'm already at my first track meet for the outdoor season, and I just felt like we can't move outdoors until we do our nice big recap of indoors and especially ACCs. So I'm already showered. I have on my compressions on my bottom. This is my sports bra, but you know, keeping it right tight and holy, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be a get ready with me recapping ACCs. So let's get right into it. If I sound tired, that's because it's very early in the morning. Yeah, so we have these very broken palettes from Walmart. So ACCs, overall, the performances from my team were fantastic. Like especially on the throw side, we started off things really well with Cope and Marie. I think the first thing I did was get on that bus, and it was just like just energy and excitement, and everybody was either really nervous or just ready to go.
It is day one of ACCs, and we are on the bus with the superstars. Hi, superstars. Hey. I'm gonna go watch Cope and Marie. Marie's supposed to be throwing like right now, so I need this bus to get on.
Wow, you should already be there then.
No, her flight starts at 4 and she's not the first person. Why would I go at 4? Listen, get out of me and my vlog's business right now. I really don't want to miss her trip because people, it's a lot of history is gonna happen this weekend. Jamaican translation, be history go on this weekend, so you want to be here, you want to see it.
We're getting just ready to go. So I think what we do, we got on the bus or whatever, and then we just headed into ACCs. Louisville Stadium was really nice. It's not their indoor track, but it was also just like a really nice indoor facility. Like it was up there with what I've seen pros compete at, and yeah. So facility overall, I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10 experience. Honestly, I'd give it 10, but that's because I just feel like I haven't seen all the facilities of the world. You understand what I say? So just moving on, like I remember sitting down and watching the women's weight competition first. That's where Marie competed.
Competition look hot. Like it looks hot. I hope I get some clips to show you guys. But it look hot. But I'm Marie for my money. Marie for my money.
People, I'm gonna tell you, the girl them did come right out. Like Virginia Tech has these 2 girls, right?
I just witnessed 22.66 from the VT girl. I don't know her name right now, but that is some serious train. 22.66 meters in the weight throw is some serious train. I'm going to notice. So I'm glad I come out of Bay history, but once again, most people, I'm married for my money.
I don't even think they're twins. I think they're just 2 really good throwers. Where they find them from with the unpronounceable last names, couldn't tell you, but I mean they're here and they're dominant, and right out the bat, people, be history was created in the people them stadium, like right off the bat. You know like they wasted no time. I think people's first throws were like 22s, 23s, like no time was being wasted, people. And that's the thing about the NCAA, like these girls aren't waiting on you to fuel them to get going. They're here to start, they're here to party. And when they arrive, they let you know. So that weight competition was oh my God, that was so fun to watch. That was the day before I competed, by the way, because I didn't compete until the last day, which is a Saturday. Is thanks to going in with Auntie Robin Fenty Skin Tint. People, I wear this at ACCs, and when I tell you, I swear by it. It is the lightest and best foundation I've ever come across in my entire life. I wish I could do it like, but this is not a makeup tutorial. I'm not a makeup artist. And yeah, so I don't think I'll be walking you through my routine. So you just have to see what I'm doing. I mean, right now I'm just drawing my eyebrow end card. I have no eyebrow ends. And yeah, back to the competition. Hottest competition I've ever seen, and Marie was just as hot as the rest of the competition.
All right.
She clutched up, she trusted God, she trusted the process, and it just all came together.
Let's see the mark. Let's see the mark. Let's see the mark. 22-4-1. Stop playing. I'm almost certain that was a school record, and that is definitely a nationals qualifying mark. Period.
And then 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, yeah, she became an All-American, first team, 6th place. What can't my God do? Really and truly, what can't my God do? Anyways, after Marie, I think it was weight throwing men, and that was Cope. Also came out with a season's best, come right out, nice and clean.
People, ooh, my ponytail is ponytailing. 1 second. Cope is on his second attempt, 3rd round right now. I think he's in 3rd place. Let's go, Cope. 22. Let's go, Cope. Yeah, just the lighting. All right.
The boys did well, but it wasn't as hot as the girls' competition. It just wasn't, and that's a very big thing to say in track and field, because usually the male sports are the more watched on, but the women's weight was honestly more entertaining. I mean, for the rest of the day, I was just watching my teammates.
Oh, boys. Those boys running. I don't know. No, you want to show them the eyelash? Show them the eyelash. Period. All right, Mace. First attempt at what, 204? Let's go, Mason. You got it. Big God. Stop playing.
Key came out like facility records. Most people survived. Most people advanced to the finals. And yeah, they won. The team did Anglat. The rest of the day, my teammates, they survived, they advanced, and honestly, it was so inspiring to see. Like, I'm trying to remember if the hurdles finals was on the Friday or if it was on the Thursday, but I think it was on the Friday. Because after the women's competition, I think I saw Anika win. You guys know Anika. Sugar, who did cold, like a raw meat in a freezer.
Girl, aren't you cold?
Girl, I feel like a raw meat in a freezer.
What did he say?
If I find the clip, I insert it. But yeah, she went on as a freshman to win the ACCs. And you guys know my favorite, Antoinette. 2nd place right behind her. So that's what was what. Clemson won 2, and then Clemson won 3, and then Marie won 3rd place, and then Cope also got 3rd place. And everybody PR'd, please. Everybody came right out. Like, we weren't playing. What do you thought? What do you think this was? You thought this was a game? You thought this was a joke? It wasn't a joke. Now on to day 2. Day 2, people. When it was my time, let's talk about the night before day 2 first. You'd think, this is my 3rd year and whatever, the horse dead, the cow fat, and clearly, I'm experienced. No need to be nervous, right? Wrong. Very wrong. You wouldn't even understand how wrong that statement was, because if I'm being very honest, like total transparency, the night before I was crying, bawling my eyes out for that competition. I used too much, bawling my eyes out for that competition. When I tell you, crying, screaming, and throwing up the night before. Do you know how bad it is for me to call my mom? Like, I've never been the type of person to be like, I want my mommy, but the night before I didn't want my mother. As a matter of fact, she was probably more worried than me, because she heard how like traumatized I was from previous competitions. Because once again, people, for some reason, every single time, no matter how great my indoor season was, every single time I went to ACCs in the past, because that's not our future, I just end up flat myself every single time. It was almost like clockwork. It wasn't fun to watch, and after a while, it's just like, oh my God, am I going to do what I've done before, or is something different going to happen? Once again, I didn't do it once, I didn't flap myself twice, I flapped myself a whole 4 times. So you can imagine, at number 5, I was wondering, does the trend stop, or, yeah. Okay, this is it for the base, people. There's not much more I can do from here. Night before ACC's, people, I felt every single guilt of past, present, and future mistakes made at championships, and I was literally just in such a panic. I had like 4 panic attacks. back to back to back. It's like as soon as I got over one, boom, here was another one. It wasn't a pleasant experience for me. Like let me not say mine because I don't want it to be friends, but the anxiety that I was experiencing was through the roof. Through the absolute roof. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. I wouldn't. It wasn't fun. I feel like I couldn't function. And then I had my own room. And that was the best and worst thing ever because I was just in that room, madding out. Like a mad. And you would think because my season this has been the best indoor season I've had so far in my career. You'd think that I wouldn't experience any of this, I'd trust the process, blah, 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 blah. All the things that they put on Motivation University on Instagram, yeah. Or Motivation Daily. All the things that athletes talk about, yeah. I wasn't experiencing any of that. It was so bad. I had to call my mommy. And that went straight into the morning of competition. I literally had to call my mom like a baby. I had to call her and I was like, Mommy, I'm freaking out. If she comments down below, I hope she confirms what I'm saying. Because it's absolutely true. Like I was losing it. Losing every ounce of anything that I've ever learned about peace and serenity. I had no peace. I was experiencing problems. Nothing but problems. And I just had to take a moment to just step back and like take myself away from the situation. And eventually I had to be like, girl, what is the worst thing that could happen to you that God can't fix? So I was like, because in my life, clearly I'm not here to play the violin, but in my life I've probably gone through some things that I didn't think I'd come back from, but I came back from it every single time and God brought me through every single time. So then I was like, worst case scenario, you think you fail and God have to bring you back from it again. I'm like, at the end of the day, people like, I must see it through. Like I have to see it through. And it was that feeling as well as calling my mom, praying with my mom, praying with my grandmother. Like that's what calmed me down and kept me grounded for ACC. Just the fact that no matter what happens, it doesn't change who I am to God. You understand? And honestly, that is probably what's gonna take me through the rest of the season because there's so like the higher you go, the more you achieve, the more you have to lose, if you understand what I'm saying. So honestly, I'm gonna have to carry that. I'm gonna have to wrap around for outdoors because it's the same energy. Setting spray. Do I love my makeup today? No, but it's okay. You live. This is my competition face. For an average day, I would have spent much more time on it if it was like another day. I'm probably going to have to finish getting ready outside. You guys already saw this from the last video. You know what's about to go down. Swoop whatever people can't see. Oh, swoop whatever people can see. And what they can't see is none of their business. That should be my motto for life. Just life in general. And our headband for the day, because God forbid I go like this. We are going with black Nike. This is me. I'm almost finished. Hey guys, my roommate is taking a shower, so I'm out here. I'm going to finish just getting ready out here. But as you can see, the makeup in a little. It looks like my skin, which is what's most important. So it's like we're talking about their ACCs. Honestly, that competition, after I got all the panic out of me before I got there, by the time I got there, chill. I was just so, I'm not gonna say I was in control, but I took so much charge of my own emotions. Like I literally put it under wraps. Like I was like, I don't want to feel like this today, so I'm not going to feel like this today, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. That's the first competition in a long time where I just felt so free. Like I felt so free. I literally just felt so liberated. Like it was insane. Did I end up on the podium? No. But I do have something to show you. I really said, I'm leaving here with something. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. And if you read it, I'll flip it around. It says,
Women's indoor track and field shot put. Second team, all ACC. 4th place. What can't my God do? Never made a final. Finally made the final. Almost made the podium. And it's just indoors. It's giving warm up. And yeah. So, as I used to say, just recapping ACCs, and my team came 3rd overall. Like, everybody came out, like, performances just all over the place, popping up. Like, people made nationals, people went to nationals, people did so good. And all of that is nothing but God, because one of the last prayers I said is that God, just please come through for me and come through for my team, because those are the 2 things I really just need him to do this weekend. And he did it. He came through for me. It's not in the way that, the most ideal way that I'd want, where, you know, you end up on the podium and oh my God, that would be just a Oscar award-winning moment. But my 4th place is, to me, probably 2 years ago, that would have been my 1st place. And it's a humbling experience to accept the 4th, but not to be content, or what's the word? It's not be complacent. There we go, complacent. And this is my first outdoor meet of the year. I look good, I feel good. I'm not even throwing shot today, I'm actually just throwing disc. And that should be an experience for me. Overall, guys, like, indoors was just trusting the process. Outdoors is enjoying the process. Like, I want to have fun. Like, I'm in college. But yeah, it is Saturday. I'm in Georgia, looking out the window dramatically. And as cliche as it sounds, I'm looking forward to new possibilities, new hopes, new opportunities to trust God, and just a stellar and fun outdoor. Why? Outdoor is gonna be great, because God is great. Period. Let me put on these pants and then do a big review for you guys. Right. I look like a candy cane. What is with them? I look like a juggernaut.
It's like a traffic cone.
Like a traffic cone. Oh my God. I look like a candy corn. But better than no gears, yes?
Go orange, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta embrace it.
Good solid orange. Go Tigers. Anyways, guys, that is about it. What? 1 second. I met them say it too. Let them say about it, because that is you. I'm gonna pass to but there are 5 hype. Because people, where am I going to them sunglasses here? Right on the track. I hope there's sun, so I just have an excuse to use these today.
I think there is. These are a little sun. Just
And then
cold.
matches my candy cane aesthetic.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Well, guys, thank you for recapping ACCs with me. Stay blessed, people. For my athletes out there, happy outdoors. Happy outdoors, everybody. We're outside. Let's go. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Later.